So I'm going to give us some Tupac updates in a little bit, but this got to be fucking hilarious. Okay, my boy Bluface, which, by the way, yo, you know what I was thinking today? Yo, money really does buy everything. I mean, think about this. If you are a reasonably unattractive dude, you could get the objectively one of the baddest women in the world just because you have wealth. You could do anything. You could break the law. You could do it's almost a cheat code. And obviously it doesn't buy like immortality, but a lot of things in life you realize that money really does buy. Case in point when it comes to the legal system. Yo, I've realized this now. What you pay for representation is you're paying for your freedom. Because the difference between a public defender and a lawyer getting a fucking you gave him a 500,000 or 100,000 retainer is a very big difference. Not only is that a big difference, the difference between a lawyer who's getting, he says he'll do your whole case for 2,500, and the nigga who knows he's gonna get 300,000, big difference. So today I seen a lot of people very like surprised, but even upset that Bluface, okay, Bluface, who back, let me go read the article from back then. Bluface shoots Vegas. Okay, I'm trying to find the old article. Oh, okay. Okay. Strip club. So it's a strip club. I gotta find the old article. Can I find it? Might just work with this one for now. Yeah, because everyone's showing the most recent one. Anyway, okay. Bluface basically shot a dude. I'm gonna give you the short of it, right? So the Review Journal reported that blah blah. Okay, the preliminary hearing didn't happen. Bluface actually pled guilty to one felony count of discharging a firearm into an occupied vehicle and a one misdemeanor battery charge. Okay, he's gonna enter blah blah, and he wouldn't oppose a sentence of probation when the plea was entered. So that was the prosecutor, right? So basically, this prosecutor gets a case. Let me give you the details of it. Bluface was at the Euphoric Gentlemen's Club in Las Vegas in 2022 when the shooting victim made a joke about the rapper talking to some, basically saying, yo, nigga, how you that lit rapper, nigga, and you over here with these cheap-ass, bum-ass bitches, like this type of hoes you getting, we getting the same hoes. That's the gist of the conversation. The dude is dissing Bluface like, damn, you supposed to be some big-time rapper. Nigga, yo, you talking them dusty-ass hoes, we've all been fucked them type shit, right? Bluface kind of start, yapping, blah, blah. The dude is trying to leave. According to Bluface, I'm going to add his side into it. Apparently, the dude was like, yo, the dude may have threatened to shoot him or something like that. Anyway, Bluface pulls out a gun and actually shoots, okay? Actually, we have the footage. We actually have Bluface on camera shooting. Bluface shooting. Let me see. Look, I'm going to show you. Look. Bluface is on camera shooting. Like, my nigga, think about this. Let me show you. Look. Here's the surveillance footage, right? You're going to see right here. Hold on.
When his alleged shooting victim apparently made a joke about the rapper talking with some females in a cheap vehicle. After the joke didn't go down well, members of Bluface's crew allegedly...
So apparently, I think this was the truck the nigga was in.
Hit the man multiple times. When he tried to leave in his truck,
so the nigga tried leaving the truck.
Bluface allegedly fired shots at the man's vehicle as he fled the scene.
This is Bluface right here. You can see the hand stretched out.
Police say multiple bullet marks were left on the truck while the man suffered a bullet.
And these are the bitches. They ran out. See, this is why that nigga love Krishan. Krishan would have stayed in here and be like, pass me a Glock like she was India.
Grazed wound on his left hand.
Yeah, I know this bitch ain't get no dick that night. The fuck? Gunshots start firing, you running out
were
the
left
vehicle?
on the truck while the man suffered
Bluface, baby, nigga on schoolyard.
a bullet grazed wound on his left hand.
Okay.
Bluface was arrested.
So Bluface shot at the nigga's vehicle. And by the way, you know what's so funny about shootings? Well, not funny, but you know the interesting thing about shootings is like the majority of these niggas are only free because they can't shoot. Like, put it like this. The dude that Bluface shot at, he had a graze to the hand. Imagine Bluface was like a great shot and shot that nigga in the spinal cord and he's paralyzed. You do know, like, there's no way. I don't care what lawyers you get. You're going to jail, right? Like, you paralyze the guy who's leaving the scene. You're going to jail, right? If he shoots and that bullet goes through the nigga's skull or kills somebody else in the vehicle, you're going to jail. So the majority of the time that we're talking about some of these shootings, really it's all off luck that they can't shoot that well and the bullet either misses or causes such minor damage that the judge and prosecutor are able to say, you know what, maybe he wasn't shooting to kill, maybe he was only shooting like, and obviously like who shoots a gun not to kill, but still, because there's no damage there, it's hard to make the point that you are. Anyway, this is the footage.
On the truck while the man
he had gotten detained. He got out, I believe, on like $500,000 bail or some shit like that. He did get sentenced. Now, I got to go to Law and Crimes to play this shit because this is hilarious. The dude who he shot, which this is the interesting part about it, right? This is the interesting part about it, right, chat? Think about this whole thing. Think about this whole thing, chat. This is why people were like, you know, even when, have y'all watched like a million Vlad interviews where he's like, yo, I've interviewed Tony Yayo, and Tony Yayo says, Vlad, this is the only shooting case where I've ever seen where the guy who gets shot shows up to court and the person who shot him didn't take a plea. No, it ain't. The fuck? I don't know what the fuck. You know, Vlad only talks about his interviews. The nigga who Bluface shot showed up to court, was cussing out the court, basically saying, how is Bluface not going to jail? But nobody gives a fuck about that guy. Bluface got $1 million lawyers. Bluface walked out there with a suspended sentence, right? Do y'all know that Vlad interview? Y'all know that Vlad interview? Like, yeah, if the if the person who shot still alive and shows up. Okay, let's see. The person who got shot, let's see if he fucking shows up. Let me see. Here we go. Bingo.
Good morning, Your Honor. So the court has properly
on schoolyard, man. Everybody spam on schoolyard in the chat right now, man.
Reiterated the terms of the negotiation. I think since Mr. Ports went into some of the detail, I think it's important for the court to have some context and understand why this negotiation is the way it is.
Hold on, my bad. Sorry. The reason why I paused it, right? Remember, Bluface pled guilty. By the way, okay. And to go back to the Vlad thing, Bluface didn't take it to trial. So Bluface pled guilty back then. Bluface pled guilty months ago. He was just waiting for sentencing, okay? They struck a deal with prosecutors because it was such a minor injury to the dude. They basically just gave a statute of he shot a gun at an occupied vehicle, and then they gave him a separate battery charge, which didn't even count as one count of battery with or assault with a deadly weapon. They didn't even do that. So this is a sweet plea that Bluface got. Clearly, you got to have 3 Caucasian ladies as lawyers and paralegals to get this shit off. But that's why Bluface is in this position. Let me play this.
Good morning, Your Honor. So the court has properly reiterated the terms of the negotiation. I think since Mr. Ports went into some of the detail, I think it's important for the court to have some context and understand why this negotiation is the way it is. While it is certainly true that Mr. Traylor was involved in a fight with people at the strip club, Mr. Porter was not involved in that fight. And what happened later was Mr. Traylor went to his vehicle and then drove very slowly up to a group of people who he felt had aggrieved him in the fight and rolled down his window and displayed a firearm, causing other people to jump back. And then he sped into a group of people, ended up hitting a woman and hitting other cars, and then took off. And that's at the moment when the conduct from our client occurs. So while I'm not here to minimize it in any way, it's dangerous, there is no doubt, but there is a lot from Mr. Traylor that led up to this, and I think the court should also be aware Mr. Traylor is suing Mr. Porter, the nightclub. The nightclub is being sued by the woman who got hit by Mr. Traylor. I mean, there is
fucking schoolyard, man. Everybody spam it up, man. Oh, schoolyard, man. Yo, y'all gotta teach me the fucking symbol for schoolyard, man. Oh, schoolyard, man.
a lot of moving parts here, but then Mr. Traylor met up with friends over at Town Center in a parking lot, didn't call the police. He was in his employer's work truck, and he must have realized the next day that he needed...
Oh, shit. Now, we didn't hear these details. Yo, how you gonna be like puffing out your chest at the club when you drove your work van to the club? Now a nigga shot into your work van when your work van should have never been at the club. Wait, the nigga drove his work van to the club? Yo, chat, come on. This some Keefy D shit right here. Yo, chat, this some Keefy D shit right here. You can't drive your fucking, like your work-issued vehicle to the shootout. Like on schoolyard. On schoolyard crap. You can't drive your work vehicle to the shootout. Chat. What's going on out here?
Call the police. He was in his employer's work truck, and he must have realized the next day that he needed to explain why he got into an accident and hit these other cars in his employer's work truck.
And why there's a bullet in the fucking vehicle.
And only then did he decide to make a police report. And he did have some kind of a graze wound on his hand. And again, no one here to minimize that. I think the court needs to understand that there's a...
Wait, he ain't go to the hospital? Oh, okay. This is why Bluface getting off. It looked like the nigga, it looked like he a street nigga, even though, by the way, I'm going to show you later, this nigga is in court looking like he's on Keefy D mode, snitching. He don't give a fuck. Anyway, so he gets into this altercation. Bluface shoots into his car, and he don't immediately call the cops. He basically tries to go to work the next day and then realizes he has a lot to explain. So then he makes a report. Now, let me see when he made the report of him getting grazed in the hand, because this is for all y'all tough niggas. Y'all got to call the cops on the scene, okay? Don't wait till 2 days later when you know, like, niggas is going to come asking. Then you're going to, like, fucking call the cops.
A dynamic here. I think because of the civil litigation, Mr. Porter's probably going to opt not to address the court, but I'll let him decide that. The negotiation is reasonable.
On schoolyard crip, man. On schoolyard crip, that nigga ain't do nothing wrong.
Given the circumstances of this case. The other incident that Mr. Ports references has to do with taking a cell phone from a woman, and that is who was filming him, and the woman was actually punched by a female colleague of Mr. Porter's.
Oh, don't tell me Krishan Rock punched the bitch out. By the way, Jamal Porter is Bluface, so he said there's a female that got punched by a girl that was with Bluface. I gotta think it's Krishan. Krishan and Bluface need each other, man. They're like peanut butter and jelly, man. They Ike and Tina Turner, bro. Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston. Come on, man. Everybody know them two need each other.
But again, not trying to minimize. We didn't come in here to minimize. We came in here to say that the negotiation is reasonable and the court should follow it. I would...
Yo, by the way, again, I know I'm pausing a lot, but I'm trying to say he goes into the sentencing hearing, right? You heard what his lawyer just said, the blonde chick? She said the negotiation is reasonable and the court should follow it, which means they knew that so basically the prosecutor recommended a sentence of 2 to 5 years. The prosecutor recommended this with a suspended sentence, which means he doesn't get locked up if he doesn't get into trouble in probably maybe 3 years or whatever. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. a lot of times with judges, they'll know that because sometimes the prosecutor, like I guarantee this prosecutor's mad cool with the defense attorney. They probably got a top defense attorney in Las Vegas, right? To make sure shit goes smooth. The judge could be like, yo, no, I'm not going to give a nigga probation for shooting somebody. The fuck are you talking about? I'm rejecting the plea. So the judge could reject the plea and reject the recommendation and actually put Bluface in jail. But it would probably have to be like, yo, what the fuck is this? By the way, I'm going to give you a little personal story. Again, nothing like this, but yo, I'm driving my G-Wagon. I'm going to Atlantic City. I know y'all probably like, yo, keep it on the story, but it matters. I'm driving my G-Wagon. I'm going to Atlantic City. I got my brother and his 2 friends in the car. Actually, about 3 people in the car, blah, blah. I'm going like, I don't know. I feel like it was like 90, but it was probably like, the cop claimed I was going like 105 type shit. You feel me? I was going 105. It was kind of like wet a little bit, rainy or whatever. The nigga pulled me over, blah, blah, blah. He's whatever. He's like, yo, you're going this speed. Like, he's like, you know, I could arrest you type shit. But he's like, yo, I'm going to give you a ticket, whatever. Because after, like, in Jersey, if you go over 100, they can just arrest you for reckless driving. Anyway, he gives me a ticket. When the nigga's coming back to give me the ticket type shit, my man who's in the back, by the way, this is on a state road. This is on, this is fucking, what's it called? New Jersey, what's that fucking highway called? Anyway, it's a state highway. The fucking cop comes to give me the ticket. By the way, you know my boy in the back, his brother is a state trooper. We're on a state road. The person who pulls us over is a state trooper. How my nigga, when the cop first pulls up, you know, I don't know if y'all niggas know about PBA cars and shit. He don't say nothing. Your brother's a fucking cop. Help us out. Anyway, when the nigga coming to give me the ticket, the dude finally speaks up like, yeah, my brother work with y'all. He said, what you mean your brother work with her? He said, my brother's a state trooper too. Now, just to let y'all know, cops don't really, like, cops look out for other cops. So it's like, damn, your brother is also a cop. He's trying to he's like, damn, now he feels shitty because he doesn't want to give me a ticket just because my man's brother is his coworker. He says, yo, check this out. He's like, why didn't you fucking tell me that your brother was a cop before? I would have not given this crazy ass ticket because it's like a 6 or 7 point ticket. Okay, the dude tells me, he said, go to court. When you go to court, tell the prosecutor. It was the weirdest shit. He said, tell the prosecutor to call me. The nigga gave me his number. He said, tell the prosecutor to call me. I know the prosecutor in this district, whatever. She gonna call me and trust me, you're gonna be fine. I show up to court. I talk to the prosecutor. The prosecutor says, no, I tell the prosecutor, I say, yo, the cop told me, blah, blah, here's the number, call him. The prosecutor walks out the office, calls the nigga, comes back as a lady. She's like, all right, bet, check it out. Yo, yeah, apparently his coworker's brother was in the vehicle, blah, blah. All right, we're going to make this go away. We just got to get the judge to approve. They basically take a ticket that was a 6 point ticket. They had me going like over 100 miles per hour. Wildin'. They took that down. And they were going to make it on some like bullshit where it's like 1 or 2 points. And I was going to like take like a little class to get rid of those. I'm like, whoa, shit. I've never seen such a thing. She writes it up. I'm like, oh my God. Yo, I need a brother that's a cop. That's what I thought. She tries to submit it. And the judge barks at the prosecutor. Apparently the judge lost somebody to a driver that was driving at an excessive speed of rate and also was drunk. So that judge is really triggered by anybody who drives fast or anybody who's drunk. So when the judge seen on my thing that I was going over 100 miles per hour and the judge and the prosecutor was trying to make it like some bullshit where I was going to get a slap on the wrist, the judge basically looked at her and said, I'm not taking that plea. Go back. And to be honest, I'm not taking no fucking plea where I don't take his license today. I'm suspending his license. Nobody comes in my court that basically drives over 100 miles per hour and I don't take their license. So I only give you that little context to say, yo, when you get a great lawyer or you're in with the system, the fucking prosecutor and your lawyers tell the judge to accept some bullshit because that's just not what regular people get. Let's get back to Bluface. Bluface shot a nigga. Like, I don't care if it's in the hand. Megan Thee Stallion got shot in the foot. Ain't hit no bones and tendons. Tory's in jail for 10 years. This nigga, Bluface shot a nigga. And they're going to give him probation, basically. So his lawyer and the prosecutor is trying to convince the judge, just take the agreement we had, because who knows how that, it's the whole justice system is backroom deals, right? So it's like, no, just take the deal. Just take the deal. So this is why she's talking about the negotiation with the prosecutor, trying to sweet talk the judge, that the judge says, okay, I'll accept it.
The woman was actually punched by a female colleague of Mr. Porter's. But again, not trying to minimize. We didn't come in here to minimize. We came in here to say that the negotiation is reasonable and the court should follow it.
The negotiation with the prosecutor is reasonable, which means we got a fucking hell of a deal. The court should just follow it. Don't fuck it up. Like in my case, it was like, hell no, I ain't taking this shit. Go back and get a new deal, and you gotta take his license type shit.
He does live in California and will be seeking interstate compact transfer under the interstate compact.
I'm about to call Whack. Whack got him the right lawyers.
Agreement. We believe that
Chat, let me see if y'all racist or not. Yo, you just shot a nigga, and the lawyer that come to court to defend you, black. He African. You trusting him, or your lawyer is a blonde hair, blue eyes, steroided, like one of them Guido looking niggas. Who you put your life in? Who you put your freedom in their hands? Keep it a beat. I want to see if y'all racist. Again, you know nothing about him. You don't get no chance to Google. You only see how they look. Your life on the line. You shot a nigga. Who you get to pick? Yo, white privilege. You're right. Hey, let me tell you this. Yo, I'm going to give you another little thing. You know what they say? They say the best defense attorneys for domestic violence, that is women. Like, you should get a woman attorney, because now they're not going to look at you as like the big bad wolf beating up on a helpless chick. At least they'll be like, oh, there's a woman defending her. You know who Tory got as his first defense attorney? A woman. Yeah, let her go like, oh, yeah, let her like soften the blow a little bit. Anyway, let's get back to this. My bad.
Underlying sentence of 12 to 36 months is appropriate versus the state's position of 4 to 10. There is no restitution request in this case, I noted.
Ooh, you heard that? So the state wanted him to do 4 to 10 years, probably suspended, so he was never going to go to jail, right? They're saying they wanted 12 to 36, right? By the way, we all know now he got 24 to 60. So the judge met them in the middle, but the judge was pretty much okay with both of these people. They were okay with the prosecutor and the defense. Here we go.
Under the interstate compact agreement, we believe that an underlying sentence of 12 to 36 months is appropriate versus the state's position of 4 to 10. There is no restitution request in this case, I noted from the probation report, and I assume that's because Mr. Traylor is going to pursue his remedies in some civil suit. And it does appear that Mr. Porter has credit time served for 22 days by my read of the probation report. So
Bluface was locked up 22 days?
We would ask that the court, I don't think that there's any opposition to the order out. I thought that the strip corridor ended at Sahara.
I did too, and that's why I was curious to see if there was a separate order related, because I think what the focus is if he's going to be interstate compacting, obviously,
right,
limited issue there, but if he's going to be here, the request being made that to the extent casinos and sort of those environments might be not appropriate during the probation.
Right.
I understand the ask, I just wanted to see how it covered it. And they know that they've changed it somewhat recently, and I don't have a copy of it here. That's why
I mean, if you wanted to.
Yo, the nigga who got shot pulled up to court.
Do you want to be at council table or at the podium? Okay, come on up. Before you do your testimony, the clerk will speak. Swear you in before you speak.
Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give in this session?
Yes, ma'am.
Please state your full name, spelling your first and last name for the record.
Kentavious Trailer, Kentabs.
Yo, chat, this gonna be me soon. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't even gonna cap with you. Remember I told you them niggas try to run up my crib type shit? I gotta notice the bitch that set it up, like the little hoe that set it up, like the prosecutor reached out, they say, yo, I ain't gonna lie, like they about to do a plea with her. Plea? The fuck? I even get to testify. I'm trying to show up. I'm getting my Keefy D on. I wanna tell. You know what I mean? They're like, nah, we finna do a plea. What you mean you finna do a plea? Hold up. You know what I mean? Like, wait, hold up. So anyway, well, not with the niggas who was running in. They're going to jail for a long time. The bitch, though, you know, the justice system ain't shit. They look at bitches like it ain't nothing. That bitch tried to lie me. I want that hoe to do 1,000,000 years. I want her to do 100 years like Plies' brother. Real talk. So they like, yo, they tell me like, yeah, we kind of coming to a plea. I'm like, yo, what's up? Like, yo, this plea got to do with a lot of hard labor, right? Like jail time, prison, like 5 to 10 time shit, right? I'm going to be like this nigga if, like, they told me the date was shorty. I'm going to show up. They say you could show up. You could do it virtually. Fuck virtually. I'm in that bitch. I got to see that hoe. Real talk. Feel me? Because I was ready to tell. I was ready. I'm ready. Okay? So if that bitch don't get a couple years, I'm going to be like this nigga right here. On Schoolyard Crib.
As in boy, IUS, last name Trailer, TRAYLOR.
And Mr. Chairman, what is your
Fucking DA, yo, I feel like they're robbing me of my right to cooperate. Like, I can't even cooperate in peace. I'm trying to get my Charleston White on. They're like, nah, we don't even need you. We got to plea. What you mean you got to plea? What about my testimony? They're like, nah, we already got to plea, bro. Like, what? What?
today for the court?
So first of all, I just want to start by saying thank you, Judge. I'm just completely disappointed in this complete process, actually. From the DA to his representation to him to everything. It's just all been a complete drop of the ball on my end. I have complete lost faith in the justice system. This crime has done nothing but take a toll on my life since the day it happened. I haven't been able to get work. Everything has gone down the drain. I just feel like this has not been done on my case. I mean, this hasn't been done on my behalf. I know people who get more time for stealing bubble gum, honestly. I know people who do more time for stealing TVs than they do for shooting somebody. I'm just completely disappointed in all of this. I hate the way my name was ridiculed in the social media before I could even find out about it. Like I said, just this complete process has been a complete drop of the ball. Yeah, that's all I got to say about it. It's a complete drop of the ball, and that's it. It is what it is.
And Mr. Trailer, I really appreciate you expressing the frustrations that you have, and I know that the outcome here today won't change that because what the negotiation is has a certain range of sentence and a certain
but even that, like I said, I feel like those terms and conditions, I know myself included, would have more than that for domestic violence, for this or that. He has this going over multiple states, multiple this, multiple that. You guys are arguing semantics on can he come here to make money, and so he doesn't deserve to be here. He doesn't deserve to be out and walking around. He doesn't deserve any of that, honestly. But because he has a little bit of money and a little bit of a name, you guys are going to give him that, and that's okay. But just at the end of the day, like I said, I just want to say my piece, and like I said, I'm completely disappointed in all of this.
Understood. Mr. Trailer, and I'm not trying to convince you anything otherwise, and I'm not having a dialogue with you here. I'm just trying to give you the wrap up here that we are going to conclude this case. It sounds like you have another process pending.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with how I feel about this in general.
Again, not a dialogue.
Yeah.
I'm just sharing some information with you.
I ain't gonna lie, man. This man showed up like he ready to do the Troy Ave. Of course, I came here to testify. I came here to put this nigga under the jail. Of course, I came here to make sure this nigga never seen free air again. Of course, that's why I'm here. I'm here to put a case on this nigga. Like, where my banana at? Listen, I'm gonna put a case on that nigga ready. Of course, that's why we here. My man came ready to testify. Y'all told me he could just give like a fucking like a toast, like a speech, like he's at a wedding or a reception or some shit. No, he came in to get that nigga locked the fuck up. What's going on? Yo, Chad. Like, what's good?
With you, okay? I understand that. I'm not trying to convince you of anything.
Now, by the way, going back to my situation, the only reason they doing it, they said the only reason we doing it with the girl don't got no. Which, by the way, ain't this fucked up? The girl in the situation who tried to lie on me, right? She don't have no criminal history, so they're gonna give her a plea, and I don't know if she's gonna go to prison like yet. Like, I might have to talk to them about what they're recommending type shit. But the niggas who she got to do it, they done shot up like 20 houses in Virginia. Them niggas is career criminals. Like, they locked up on 5 other shooting charges. Them niggas ain't never gonna be free again. And I gotta make sure I'm testifying. I ain't gonna lie on them niggas. But the girl, this is what I'm saying about y'all bitches. And by the way, welcome to all my new, female listeners and everything. But come on, man. Sometimes y'all wrong. The women who set up those men, she's going to be like, maybe she's on probation. Maybe she has to go sit down for like a year. But she's going to get a very lesser slap on the wrist other than those men. And that's one of the reasons why I'm like, yo, a lot of this shit with the justice system is like some bullshit, bro. You get what I mean? Like, to keep it real, I'm more tight at the bitch more than I am at the niggas. I don't know them niggas. That bitch I was like making at home at my crib. I thought she was, okay, you cool with so-and-so, you family. Yo, this bitch should get the needle, if you ask me. She should get the needle. But you know who gonna do the time? Them niggas, because they got a hell of a... Bro, they're locked up on like 3 other shootings. Each of them is 2 niggas. They're locked up on 3 other shootings. Them niggas not getting out, period. You feel me? Them niggas probably gonna do a good 10, 15 years, run everything concurrent type shit. Then they'll be out. This chick, she gonna find another dick to suck, another cock to ride, and she gonna set up another nigga. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
Different. I'm trying to tell you that we're going to complete this process here today. To the extent that it closes out this process, good or bad, obviously bad from your perspective, it will close it out. And I hope that you'll use the other process to find whatever relief it is that you are seeking, not meaning whatever I presuppose any outcome there, but just that there is another avenue. And the court is going to act within the parameters of what it has here and bring this matter to a close. But I can assure you, I'm not giving anybody any breaks because of any status they have or money they have. I'm working within the system.
Cap! Yo, I hate that she's saying this. Yo, brothers, trust me. You're hearing from a nigga who got money now. Trust me. Like, again, I'm not saying I don't do no crazy. Yo, I've hired a lawyer for like random shit. Like, oh, okay, he was doing, he shouldn't have dumped this right here type shit. Like some random bullshit. Shit you would normally pay a fine. Bro, when you hire the right lawyers, you're innocent. I don't care what you did. You're innocent. Okay? When you're broke and you don't have the money, they're going to pile on to you. They're going to give you a plea and just fuck your life up. So what this guy is saying to this judge, of course, is going to be like, oh, yeah, we're operating. No, stop it. His lawyer basically went to the prosecutors to say, we're getting paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to defend this guy. We will go all the way. They probably laid all their cards out in like a little session. They do these calls. Yo, we're going to challenge this, blah, blah, blah. This is going to be a long, drawn-out process if you're trying to get this one guy locked up. And you know what the fucking prosecutor probably said? Yo, bro, all right, check it out. We'll come to this. Bro, they're not giving people who shoot people fucking suspended sentence. It's not happening. Well, young boy, this is what I was saying about like Meek Mill and them. When these things is talking about like the justice system is doing them crazy, are you fucking kidding me? If you're fucking broke, you're going to jail for life. If you're a young boy, you go on a drive-by and your man gets shot in the neck, you go to jail, you don't get out on a suspended sentence and go commit like 10 other felonies. You don't do that. You're a Meek Mill, you don't even get a chance to do a fucking wheelie. You go to jail. You point a gun at a cop. The fuck is you talking about? You don't get none of that. I'm telling y'all, and I'm including myself into this. When you have money, and trust me, you know what they say, what money could buy? The type of lawyer money could buy is a lot. A lot of times when, I learned this about the legal system. I learned this because I'm being sued in civil court right now. The lawyer who was $60,000 more expensive than the other lawyer, you know what he said? I have lunch with the fucking judge and the prosecutor's my mans. Well, actually, no, well, that was a case. It wasn't, obviously, if it's a civil case, that's not what it is. But the case I'm kind of referencing, I'm kind of mixing together. One was actually possibly criminal. He says, that's my man's. You're not getting fucking charged, right? Second of all, if it's a whatever hearing, if it's a civil case, for example, right? Like even in this case, I ain't gonna play my hand, but yo, niggas know each other. Like you pay the extra money because these niggas is gonna break down the bread. I don't give a fuck. Let me say this: your lawyer and the lawyer representing the broke nigga gonna break down the bread. Trying to complain why the rich ass nigga not going to jail. And by the way, I'm not saying this is right, but this is the legal system, and this is why it's fucked up.
Find whatever relief it is that you are seeking, it not meaning whatever I presuppose any outcome there, but just that there is another avenue, and the court is going to act within the parameters of what it has here and bring this matter to a close. But I can assure you, I'm not giving anybody any breaks because of any status they have or money they have. I'm working within a system and within a negotiation, and I trust my counsel to make.
I'm gonna tell you why she's lying. She should. You see, if she was operating in good faith, she should say, hey, barring mitigating factors, why not question the DA why when other shooting victims or shooting suspects come to court, she doesn't offer the same sentence? That's the key. If someone gets shot in the leg and they go to this court, the prosecutor is not going to recommend a suspended sentence. They're going to recommend 10 years in prison. If she really cared about keeping it fair, she would say, hey, prosecutor who's working for the people, if you're saying that individual A, Bluface, shot somebody in the hand, and then now individual B on this other case shot somebody in the leg, why did you not recommend the same sentence for both? She's not going to do that. Bro, it's a finesse. Like, come on.
Negotiations for reasons, and I appreciate that that's not going to sit well with you. I just thank you for your time here today and letting us know how you feel about it.
Yes, ma'am.
Because that's important.
Yep.
Thank you, Mr. Traylor. You may take your seat if you wish to stay. At this time, the court will proceed with the sentencing of Mr. Porter, and as per negotiations, we will go ahead. I'm going to give an opportunity of probation to Mr.
Oh,
Porter.
is that when he? Oh, that's when he took the selfie.
Feel about it.
Yes, ma'am.
Because that's important.
Yep.
Thank you, Mr. Traylor. You may take your seat if you wish to stay.
Oh, that's when he took the selfie. He took the selfie right here.
For reasons, and I appreciate that that's not going to sit well with you. I just thank you for your time here today and letting us know how you feel about it.
Yes, ma'am.
Because that's important.
Yep.
Thank you, Mr. Traylor. You may take your seat.
Oh, nah. By the way, the selfie homie took, we won't find it right now. The selfie homie took, let's find this page. Holy shit. You can tell he just came to court for clout chasing. Let me see. It's Tay _ dummy. It's Tay _ dummy. This nigga came to court to clout chase, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, yo, this nigga took this picture, bro. Told my pussy ass nigga and took a picture of Bluface. You know what's crazy? Bluface looking like he about to shoot him again. Yo, Tay, I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. First of all, I don't think you get no money out of him at all. Because first of all, even in the criminal case, he does not admit any type of guilt. So a lot of times these civil cases, piggyback off the criminal case to say, hey, he's already guilty here. I didn't get restitution in that case. This is the case of me telling you how much I really need. I had, pain and suffering. I had this and third. But even in the plea they took, they didn't even take a plea of him being shot in the hand with a gun. They took a plea of just battery. Battery doesn't necessarily mean you got shot with the gun. Battery is very broad. Secondly, the other thing was shooting in a car that was occupied. Yes, granted, he was in the car, but it doesn't piggyback and help his case or give him a slam dunk for a civil case. So it literally, Bluface doesn't go to jail, and now he's gonna be suing Bluface. And I ain't gonna lie to you, it look like Bluface is probably gonna beat that too. Bluface looking over here like he want to shoot the nigga again. Bro, you can't take a selfie with the nigga who clapped you, bro. That nigga almost puts you in a fucking backwood, and you're taking a selfie with him. Bro, the nigga almost put you in a backwood, and you're trying to do a meet and greet? What the fuck? Now, he had a couple other tweets going on. Here's the funny thing, because people been on his ass the whole time, right? Oh, he retweeted me. Oh, salute to you, bro. Thanks for retweet. But anyway, he said, yo, everybody could talk, but nobody want to use their hands. No, Bluface wanted to use his hands. That's why he shot you. Bro, yo, it's Tate. I got to be honest with you. Bluface wanted to use his hands. That's why he took the gun in his hands and pulled the trigger. He was using his hands. You know what you were using? Your feet. You were hitting the gas, trying to get the fuck on out of there. That nigga shot you in the hand. You showed up to court, raised the same hand. I swear to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help me God. You did all that shit, and then you took a selfie with the nigga. I'm sorry, bruh. Then he's clowning the lawyer, says, and fuck that bad built Humpty Dumpty looking like in the back. Oh, I think that's, wait, hold on. He talking about the baby moms. Oh shit, y'all see right here? I think that's his baby moms. The one they call Stewie. I think her name Jaden though. Damn, he said fuck schoolyard crip. All right, this nigga getting shot again. Holy shit. This nigga better have a tourniquet and like a first aid kit in this car. Holy shit. Brother, what's going on with you, man? All right. He said clown ass bitch. Oh, what the fuck? He said clown ass bitch just like him. How about I shot you and see what you do? Oh shit. Oh shit. Before he got a chance to speak, he said, clown, I should slap the back of this nigga head and his Humpty Dumpty ass. I ain't see his girlfriend in this one. Then he says, clown, this nigga's so dusty. I'm going to be honest with you. Yo, brother, Tay, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. Yo, Tay, you come on my stream. Tay, come on my stream. I got to talk to you on some real shit. Tay, if you don't get your get back, nigga, and you just tweeting, come on, Tay, come on my stream. We got to talk to you. The nigga shot you, clowned you, put a middle finger up. He not going to jail. And basically, you got a permanent wound on your hand. When are you going to spin? Tay Dummy. That's your name. It's Tay Dummy. Holla at my man Fax or somebody in the chat nigga Discord. You got to get on my stream. Brother, you're not going to win this case. You're not getting paid a dime. The nigga shot you. When is the get back? The nigga went from tweeting I love sex to this nigga so dusty. Yo, Meg Thee Stallion made sure Tory went to fucking prison. This nigga went to the Zeus Network, nigga. By the way, here's what I heard. The Zeus Network niggas was in the back. So they turned this into an episode. So to keep it real, you ain't gonna get no money from the civil suit. That nigga not going to jail, and he about to run up a bag off of you. Come on. What's the problem? Talking about new profile pic. Fuck schoolyard crip. Blueface Humpty Dumpty. Pussy get back. No way he just said hashtag get back. Yo, the nigga shot you and your get back was a selfie? The nigga said hashtag get back. Yo, imagine a nigga shooting you and you're like, I got the selfie with him. You know the craziest thing is? Blueface look like he's cracking his knuckles like he about to give him another one. Except maybe fuck the gun. He might just really give him the beats with the fist. Talking about clown ass bitch. He says, look. He said, clown. Okay, now I read that before. He says, everybody could talk, but don't want to use their hands. I'm telling you, them niggas don't want to use their hands. He said, it's just so funny when niggas from Vegas be trying to be funny, but always what's up and big brummy. Whole time they be envious. Did I fuck y'all bitch or something? But any nigga see, what? But any nigga see get off is simple. Let's see how things play. Bro, we already saw that play. We already see. And then I guess, people called him that he was snitching. He said snitching is telling on someone who you commit a crime with. And you tell on them to get no time or less time. Just what I was taught. Either way, I ain't no gang banging loser type. No way. Okay, so he say not no gang banger. He a civilian. Brother, what's his name? Koenig Tay? Bro. Nigga, you have Riley in like a Vegeta outfit, bro. Like, bro, we're the same. Like, bro, you're not no gangster. It's cool. You're supposed to tell. I would tell. The only difference between me and you, Tay, I'm definitely getting $1 million. I'm getting $1 million that they don't have. I'm taking their house. I don't know how the fuck you got shot and that nigga basically walked away with like a free promo. Blueface looked tougher with this whole shit playing out today than he looked before. He shot you. You taking selfies. Tay, you should have hollered at me. I would have told you how to really get that nigga out of here. Tay, you was trying to tell. It's not snitching because clearly you're not a gangster. I'm not a gangster. We both not gangster. Yo, if you gonna tell, you gotta tell right. You think if Charleston Whitehead got shot by Blueface in the hand, Blueface would still be on the street, my nigga? You're not telling right. Get your telling skills up. If Blueface is shot Charleston White, that nigga would be in Guantanamo Bay. Facts. Do y'all think that Blueface will be over here just gallivanting, having a great old time? Hell nah, nigga. That nigga wouldn't see Krishan Jr. until Krishan Jr. was like 45, nigga. Krishan Jr. was a senior citizen, nigga. That's what would have happened. What the fuck? Yo, Tay, you fucked up on this. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Anyway, we're still not done with the Blueface shit. Yo, look at this shit. Oh, let's keep playing. Look at this shit. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, man. This is what you gotta put up in your room, bro. The nigga who shot you, your last thing of get back was taking a selfie. I wonder if this is a new iPhone. At least it could have 3 cameras, right? What iPhone you think you taking this picture with?
If you wish to stay.
Wait, what did he say? Yo, Blueface, look at Blueface looking at him like, yo, nigga, I'll fade you up right now. What did he say? He said something. Chat, what did he say?
And the court is going to act. It's not going to sit well with you. I just thank you for your time. At this time,
what is it?
Yep.
Thank you, Mr. Traylor. You may take your seat if you wish to stay.
What did he say? say, chat? What? I can't hear it.
At this time, the court will proceed with the sentencing of Mr. Porter, and as per negotiations, we will go ahead. I'm going to give an opportunity of probation to Mr. Porter. Same discussion with you, Mr. Porter, that I had with another gentleman this morning. You are here and doing probation here unless and until you are affirmatively approved, meaning given actual permission by the parole probation department to travel out of state, whether it be a travel pass initially or your interstate compact, but you have to be here doing your probation. And I'm going to go through the terms and conditions and your underlying sentence and all the specifics. And I want to emphasize something here before I even get to that point. I don't typically...
Yo, that's crazy. Imagine shooting a nigga and getting probation. Yo, that's ill though. Yo, shooting a nigga and getting probation? That's how Vegas is like?
Typically go through the standard conditions of probation one by one because I don't feel it's necessary. I know that they're applicable and then figure when you go through your orientation process and all that. Someone who has some prior history may be familiar already with some of those things. But the main point that I have for you here is the weapons, is the guns. You know you cannot have guns. There's no confusion on that point. And if you choose to roll with guns, then that's your choice. But I will tell you, if you get caught doing that, you get brought back here on any kind of probation violation, especially anything involving weapon, I will not hesitate to put you in prison for a significant period of time. You are playing with your liberty, your life, obviously, but you're playing with your liberty if you're going to have guns and do anything that's going to violate your probation in that regard. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't want there to be any confusion. I hear people who say things about, you know, I didn't realize...
Yo, schoolyard crip, man. You can't tell that nigga shit, man. The fuck? How you gonna tell a schoolyard nigga how to get down? The fuck?
I couldn't, you know, do this or that or have pictures with them or whatever. No, zero.
That nigga might need a little 22 for a little baby in him.
Guns
On
around
schoolyard.
you where you are of any kind, and that needs to be quite clear. Somebody just handed me the order out, and it looks like Sahara.
Yo, would it be funny if that nigga just started hitting this judge with like some of his lyrics? Bitch, don't ask me no questions. Oh, that'd be lit. Yo, he got a song called Bitch Don't Ask Me No Question. That shit fire. Bluface, Don't Ask Me No Questions. Is this a song? I don't even know the name of the song. Here you go.
Told the bitch I'm on my way, not even on my way.
Told that bitch I'm on my way. I ain't even on my way.
What's the ETA? Bitch, don't ask me them
What's the ETA? Bitch, don't ask me them type of questions.
type of questions. Are you gonna stay? Bitch, don't ask
Are you gonna stay? Bitch, don't ask me them type of questions.
me them type of questions. How did you say?
Yeah, that's what he should have done in court. Fuck all that shit. You got the lawyers, you got the white lawyers. Come on, you can do that.
What did you say? Bitch, don't ask me them type of questions.
Yeah.
If you ain't heard what I said, bitch, it wasn't meant for you. Close your
Bitch, if you ain't heard what I said, it wasn't meant for you.
mouth, open your ears. What you finna do?
Close your mouth and open your ears.
Mouth, open your ears. What you finna do?
Nah, I fuck with that. I fuck with that, chat. That's how he should have gave it up to her, but it's all good. Look at this nigga right here. He look upset. Why he look upset? Why this nigga look perturbed? The fuck he got going on? So what? You can't shoot a nigga and get away with it, nigga. You ain't schoolyard, nigga.
To Russell does not cover downtown, so
Yo, this nigga look mad. Why you so mad?
I'm going to account for that. So I'm going to adjudicate Mr. Porter this time guilty of discharge firearm at or into occupied structure via aircraft or watercraft. His underlying sentence will be a minimum of 24, maximum of 60 months in Nevada Department of Corrections, suspended with probation not to exceed 36 months. He will have to pay the $25 return assessment fee, $3 DNA question.
You're not stuck. I'm here. My dog's fucking bit a hole into like. There's a place outside that they get to play. They bit a hole through it. Craziest shit possible. All right. I think I'm done with this whole Bluface shit. Actually, I'm gonna get to the Bluface and Lil Baby shit in a minute, but I do want to play something else. We're gonna get into some Keefy D shit.